develop to get me through the darkest days of my life. A strategy for what, you ask? A strategy that would lead me to finding my peace. A strategy that would then lead me to living a life of joy, that would in turn lead to my success. Who wants that? It was March of 2000. I was a beautiful 14-year-old girl. I had been singing and performing for over half my life, taking voice lessons since the age of 7. I was known for my singing voice. My voice teacher saw my gifts, she saw my talents, and she arranged for me to be in a recording studio that month. Cutting a demo tape, everything moving full speed ahead for me to move to Nashville and pursue a career in country music as soon as I graduated high school. But then, on August 26, 2000, 1 week into my freshman year of high school, my entire world turned upside down. The neurosurgeon would tell my parents that I had suffered a traumatic brain injury and they would need to place me in a drug-induced coma to allow my brain and my body the best chance of survival. I would remain in this coma for 3 weeks. Once I woke, I was reduced to that of an infant. I couldn't do anything for myself. I had to rely on someone to help me with absolutely everything. I dealt with judgment. I dealt with rejection from people who would see something physically wrong with me and decide that, well, I wasn't worth their time. This was devastating. I would come home from school multiple times a week for years and tell my parents that I should have died in that car accident. I wish I was dead and I want to kill myself. I got through high school, graduating with my class by the grace of God. Went on to college where I didn't deal with as much rejection and judgment, but by this point, I had learned that those people who are going to judge me and reject me, that's on them. They don't deserve any of my time. But I did become a bit lost trying to find my way. Changed my major 4 times. Can anyone here relate to that? Finally graduating with an associate's degree in occupational therapy after 8 years of college. I was single at this time, trying to find my way, trying to find a life partner, someone that would stand beside me and chase his dreams as I was chasing mine, who would support me and love me. In May of 2019, I would meet a man who was generous. He was a giver. He seemed to have a big heart. But it would be 4 to 6 months into that marriage that I would begin to be manipulated, verbally and emotionally abused. As the doors were opening for me to be able to grow, Elizabeth inspires to get on bigger and more stages, he would tell me, no one will ever pay you to share your story. But guess what? No matter how angry and how loud he got, God's voice was always so much stronger. I kept listening forward. I kept listening. Chasing my dreams on my heart. I knew I had it in me to make them come true. I was attracting exactly what I needed to get me where I needed to be and where God needed me to be. So I kept chasing my dreams. 2.5 years into the marriage, I suddenly became aware of what I had been enduring. Aware of my husband and his incapability to ever support me, ever encourage me, and ever to help me reach my goals and my dreams. I realized that he displayed narcissistic tendencies. He was constantly gaslighting me, which I didn't know what either one of those things were before this marriage. I was able to escape the marriage. I'm sharing this with you today because I am living proof that those dreams on every single one of y'all's hearts, you guys have the power within you to make them come true.
Come on.
Okay, I don't want you to ever forget that. Each one of you sitting here today has within you the ability to make all of your dreams come true. Don't ever quit chasing them. I've been asked multiple times over the last couple of years that if I could go back and change any part of my past, would I? Can you guess what my answer is? No, because the challenges that I have faced have made the victory so much sweeter once I was finally able to.
Come on, Elizabeth. Come on, Ben.
So,
Speak, Ben.
I'm going to ask you all here today to make a commitment to me that none of you are ever going to stop chasing your dreams. Promise me. Promise? You promise me you're never going to stop chasing your dreams, right?
We promise.
Very good. Okay, so if you guys, when I come to your schools, I'm going to share with you some of those strategies that I had to learn going through my darkest moments so that you too can learn how to rise above and overcome. Thank you.